As lifelong learners, we all know the importance of mastering new skills and knowledge in order to achieve success in our personal and professional lives. But with so much information available to us today, it can be challenging to know the most effective and efficient ways to learn and retain information. That's why we're so excited to share with you the insights and strategies outlined in this book, Make It Stick: The Science of Successful Learning by Peter C. Brown, Henry L. Roediger III, and Mark A. McDaniel. In Make It Stick, the authors draw on decades of research in cognitive psychology and neuroscience to explore the science of successful learning and how to make learning more efficient, effective, and enjoyable. They share proven strategies for retaining information, such as spacing out practice sessions, interleaving different subjects, and using retrieval practice to reinforce what we've learned. The authors also discuss the importance of embracing challenges, persevering through difficulties, and adapting to change in order to make meaningful and lasting progress in our learning. But what sets this book apart from other learning guides is its relevance and personal resonance to each and every one of us. Whether you're a student, professional, or lifelong learner, the insights and strategies shared in Make It Stick can help you achieve your goals, reach new levels of success, and become a more confident and effective learner. So if you're ready to take your learning to the next level and make it stick, let's dive into this fascinating book. 1. Start small and focus on building habits. One of the key takeaways from the book Make It Stick: The Science of Successful Learning is to start small and focus on building habits. This means taking on manageable goals and building habits around them, rather than trying to make big changes all at once. By starting small, you are less likely to become overwhelmed or discouraged, and you can more easily sustain your progress over time. For example, if you want to develop the habit of reading for 30 minutes each day, start by reading for just 5 minutes each day, and gradually increasing the amount of time you read each day. This will help you establish the habit of reading and make it easier to stick with it over the long term. In addition to starting small, it's important to focus on building habits. Habits are automatic behaviors that you do without thinking, and they can be very powerful in helping you reach your goals. By focusing on building habits, you can establish new behaviors more effectively and sustain them over time. 2. Interleave your practice. Another important takeaway from Make It Stick is to interleave your practice, or mix up different tasks and concepts in your study sessions. This helps reinforce memory and improves transfer of learning to real-world scenarios. For example, if you are studying for a history exam, instead of studying one period at a time, mix up the periods you are studying. This will help you retain the information better and make it easier to apply your knowledge to real-world scenarios. Incorporating interleaved practice into your study sessions can also help you avoid boredom and burnout, and keep you motivated and engaged. 3. Use spaced repetition. The book highlights the importance of spaced repetition, or spreading out study sessions over time, rather than cramming all at once. This leads to better recall and long-term retention of information. For example, if you are studying for a test, instead of studying for hours on end the day before the test, spread your study sessions out over a few days or even weeks. This will help you remember the information better and reduce the stress that often comes with cramming. By incorporating spaced repetition into your study routine, you can also help prevent burnout and improve your ability to retain information over the long term. 4. Encourage active processing. To improve learning, the book recommends encouraging active processing, or actively engaging with new information through summarizing, explaining, or applying it in different contexts. For example, if you are reading a textbook, try summarizing what you have read in your own words, or explaining the material to someone else. This will help you engage with the information more deeply and make it easier to remember. By encouraging active processing, You can also improve your understanding of the material and make it more meaningful to you. 5. Embrace challenges and mistakes. Making mistakes and encountering difficulties is an essential part of the learning process, so embrace challenges and don't be afraid to make mistakes. This will help you develop a growth mindset and continuously strive for self-improvement. For example, if you are trying to learn a new skill, don't be discouraged if you encounter challenges or make mistakes along the way. Embrace these challenges as opportunities to grow and develop, and use your mistakes to help you improve. By embracing challenges and mistakes, you can also develop greater resilience and determination, which will help you succeed in your personal and professional life. 6. Foster retrieval practice. Foster retrieval practice by regularly testing yourself on the material you are learning. This helps strengthen memory and promotes long-term retention. Retrieval practice involves recalling information from memory, rather than passively rereading or reviewing it. When you retrieve information, you activate the neural pathways that store the information, making it easier to recall later. This is why taking quizzes and practice tests can be such a valuable learning tool. By regularly testing yourself, you can help ensure that the information you are learning sticks with you in the long term. One example of retrieval practice is creating flashcards to test yourself on new vocabulary words. Write the definition on one side and the word on the other, and then test yourself regularly to see how well you remember the information. Another example is summarizing what you've learned after each study session. By actively processing the information and trying to recall it from memory, you are strengthening the neural pathways that store the information, making it easier to recall later. 7. Provide feedback and reflection. Feedback and reflection are critical components of the learning process, so make sure to receive feedback on your work and reflect on your own performance regularly. This will help you identify areas for improvement and make necessary adjustments. Feedback is essential for helping you see what you're doing well and where you need to improve. Reflection is important for helping you understand why you made the mistakes you did and what you can do to avoid making the same mistakes in the future. For example, if you're a student, you can ask your teacher or tutor for feedback on a recent assignment or test. You can also reflect on your own performance by reviewing your notes and asking yourself what you could have done better. If you're a professional, you can ask for feedback from your colleagues or supervisors, or you can reflect on your performance by conducting a self-assessment. By regularly seeking out feedback and reflecting on your performance, you can continuously improve and achieve greater success. 8. Utilize mnemonics and visualization techniques. Mnemonics and visualization techniques can be powerful tools for improving memory and recall. Utilize these strategies to help you remember important information and concepts. Mnemonics are memory aids that use a combination of letters, numbers, or rhymes to help you remember information. For example, the mnemonic "Every good boy does fine" can help you remember the notes on the lines of the treble clef in music. Visualization techniques involve creating mental images or scenes to help you remember information. For example, if you're trying to remember a list of items, you might create a mental image of each item in a specific location. When you need to recall the information, you simply visualize the location and the items should come to mind. Another example is using mind maps to visualize and organize information. By creating visual representations of information, you can help your brain retain it more effectively and make it easier to recall later. 9. Practice transfer. Transferring what you have learned to real-world scenarios is key to making learning stick. Transferring knowledge to practical applications helps solidify your understanding and makes the learning experience more meaningful. By actively applying what you have learned in real-life situations, you can better understand how the concepts and theories you've learned can be used in practical applications. This process can also help you identify areas for improvement and make necessary adjustments to your approach. For example, if you are learning a new software, you might practice transfer by applying your knowledge to complete a project that requires the use of the software. By working through the project, you can see how the concepts you have learned can be used in practical applications and make any necessary adjustments to your approach. Practicing transfer can also help you gain confidence in your abilities and improve your performance over time. 10. Incorporate variety and mix it up. Incorporating variety into your learning approach can help keep you motivated and engaged, and also help you better retain information over time. Mixing up your learning approach can help you avoid boredom and keep you focused, and will also help you gain a more comprehensive understanding of the material. For example, you might mix up your learning approach by using different study techniques, such as flashcards, summarizing, or practicing recall. You might also incorporate different learning materials, such as videos, podcasts, or articles, to keep your learning experience fresh and engaging. By incorporating variety and mixing up your approach, you can keep your learning experience dynamic and increase your chances of success. Thank you for watching our video on Make It Stick, the science of successful learning. We hope that you found the takeaways we shared to be insightful and that you now have a better understanding of how to approach learning and memory in a more effective way. Remember, the concepts discussed in the book are based on scientific research and can be applied to various subjects and areas of life. Whether you're a student, professional, or just looking to expand your knowledge, Make It Stick provides valuable insights and practical strategies that can help you learn and retain information more effectively. So, if you're ready to take your learning to the next level, be sure to check out this book. Thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks for watching.